Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Again, I'm your host, Keisha Lancelin. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, we're going to talk about giving back to our veterans. Veterans Day is vastly approaching, and we're going to talk a little bit about True Rest Float Spa. I'm here with Krista Schindley. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Now, I don't even really think I know what a float spa is. Tell me a little bit about True Rest.
Okay, True Rest Float Spa is a spa where you come and you relax in 1,000 pounds of Epsom salts. It's dissolved in about 180 gallons of water. So essentially it's about 10 inches deep. The water is body temperature, so it's approximately 93.5 degrees, which is it's just perfect. And you can float effortlessly in this zero gravity environment with up to an hour to relax. And it takes care of lots of things, chronic pain, stress. Sometimes people with fibromyalgia symptoms have just found this to be one of the few things that works for them. And it gives your body a chance to kind of unplug from society, from Atlanta traffic. And, you know, we're always texting. We have all of this input from social media and et cetera. And sometimes we just need to take that hour for ourselves and unplug. Yes, ma'am.
Nice. And so how does this work?
There's an acronym called REST, and it stands for Reduced Environmental Stimulus Therapy. Okay, so ideally you want to take as much stimulus from your environment as possible. That allows so many parts of your brain to just have a chance to reset. So what we're trying to reduce is noise, light. There is really not a smell in there. I mean, it's a very neutral environment. And then just movement. You're instructed to try to lay still, which is very easy to do in this anti-gravity environment. But what it does is it allows the creativity center in your brain to become more enhanced because everything else is kind of shut down. Your problem-solving skills can just work more quickly. You can become more in tune, which is the internal functioning of your body.
Wow. So how long do I stay? So is it recommended for an hour? Can I just do 30 minutes? Or what is that process like?
And that's what we like to let clients know is you're in control. So you can keep the light on in the pod. You can keep the lid open. And you can float for up to an hour. So you're totally in control. And sometimes people choose to play music. They just need maybe their first time just a little bit of anxiety just because it's something new. It's a little outside the box. Right. And so they might keep it on for 15 minutes and then they're able to go into the isolation of the solitude and the silence and so forth.
Oh my goodness. And they say that, again, Epsom salt has so many healing properties.
Absolutely.
Even though you're in a pod, those things are still working for you as well?
So a lot of people do this at home. You hear all the time, I took an Epsom salts bath. Well, a person at home might be adding a cup or two of Epsom salts to their bathtub. We've taken 1,000 pounds. And so it's a very therapeutic approach to what people are already, you get some benefit from that. If you sprain an ankle or something, you're going to get some benefit. But when you take this therapeutic approach of 1,000 pounds, you can't match that at home.
Speaking of the therapeutic attributes, that's why it's so important for our veterans to be able to experience something like this. Tell me about the special that you're doing for veterans.
Okay, so every month, on the 11th of the month, we have a National Appreciation Day across the country with all the True Rest Float Spas where we allow veterans to come in and experience this at no cost to them. It's a way for us to show our appreciation and it's, a bit of a give back. And then there's no risk. Why not try something that's alternative to maybe anxiety pharmaceuticals. And research has showed that those may only last 4 to 8 hours, where the effects of flotation can last 20 hours. And I was actually speaking to one of the veterans who comes quite often. He has a membership, but he likes to come on the 11th. Because he said, sometimes you're withdrawn from society and you have a little bit of trouble maybe intermingling in social situations, where at the True Rest Float Spa, it's pretty much all of the military. So you're very comfortable with the guys and gals who are there because they've been through the same thing you have. And so we're doing something special for Veterans Day, though, on the 11th of November. Any flotation therapy session that's purchased between the 21st of October through the 11th of November, we're going to match that. So we're going to do a give back and give it to that flotation therapy session to a active duty military member or a veteran.
I love that. And thank you guys so much. Well, now you got to close out with your website and where you're located, because if any of us, if I go out and I buy my session, some of that proceeds will help a veteran in some way.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Down to I love that. So yes, please give your website.
So we're about 45 minutes south of the Atlanta airport in McDonough, Georgia, just off I-75. So the access is it's very easy to get to. And our website is just www.truerest.com. And if you want to sign up for the Veterans Flow, it's just /veterans, or you can call the spa. I mean, we love to talk to people and sort of give them some just additional information. We can do that on the phone, but our website is very informative also.
Good. Thank you so much, Chris. It was good to meet you.
It was nice meeting you.
Guys, what a nice way to give back to our veterans who've been giving back to us for so many years, right? They volunteer to do this for our country. Isn't it a nice way to kind of just give a little something back? And you're getting an experience out of it yourself. So go ahead and make your appointment for your True Rest. And part of those donations, if you do it quickly, if you do it this week, will go to a veteran who might be in need, an active duty veteran. And for our other veterans, please know that on the 11th, you can take this opportunity to go to the website, learn more, and so that you can get down there to McDonough and have your experience as well. You never know how it might enhance your life, how it might enhance, what you might already be doing for relaxation and reduction of anxiety. Learn a little bit more. And stay tuned for Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back.